Well, I think we can declare that we're going to have a very good summer and prevalence is going to be very low. I think as we get into probably the late fall, more likely the winter, coronavirus is going to start to circulate again, and we could face outbreaks of it in select cities, particularly where vaccination rates are lower, and particularly if we get a mutation where we have new variants that pierce prior immunity, the immunity acquired through prior infection, and also pierce the vaccines or partially pierce the vaccines. But I think this summer prevalence is going to be very low. We're not going to be reporting a lot of cases. We'll probably get to about 10,000 cases a day. I don't know that we'll get much below that because we're doing so much testing around the country, and there will be sporadic outbreaks in summer camps and the like. But the thing to watch also is hospitalizations. Hospitalizations are declining sharply. They're a lagging indicator, so they reflect what was going on maybe 3 weeks ago. But we're going to see those continue to come down because the bottom line is we're getting a lot of protective immunity in the most vulnerable Americans. So the consequences of the coronavirus cases that are occurring in the United States aren't as severe because they're occurring in people who might be younger, healthier, because more of the vulnerable Americans, people who would have a bad outcome, are now vaccinated. So far, none of the variants that we've seen have completely defeated the vaccine. So we haven't had a situation like we sometimes have with the flu season where you get a new strain of flu and we find that the vaccine is largely ineffective against that variant that's circulating. We have seen cases where some of these new variants seem to have, the vaccines seem to have diminished effectiveness against some of these new variants, but with experimental evidence. But even in those cases, the vaccines seem to be about 75, maybe 80% effective against the variants, down from the 95% that they were against the original Wuhan strain, but still very effective.